Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. Somebody wanted to know how they could draw this shape. And I'm going to show you two ways, and the only reason I know the second way is because I've done it before and just when playing around. But if you will take it's kind of difficult to get the exact shape with this way. But if we take I'm actually going to draw on top of this so I can get close. Whoop, don't need the 2-point line, I need the freehand tool. And just kind of mimic that curve. That didn't do very good. One thing you don't want to do, you don't want to have a bad section at the end, like right there. That's just hand movement. So we'll take the shape tool and just get rid of that. And then maybe just kind of play with it a little bit. Maybe bring that node right there and delete that node. I just clicked on them. Well, clicked on the calculator. And then, well, evidently I got a bad spot up top. That's going to affect that little bit of that thing needs to be straight. And then you can adjust the other ones, kind of giving it that turn. So I'm going to say that's close enough for the video. And then take your artistic media tool, which is right below your line drawing, and click on the one that has two ends, and then just bring it over to your line and hit your line, and then you're going to go up or down. So that's pretty close, and you could play with it. The other way that's almost a little better, well, let me just leave that one. Don't ask me how I know this. I just did it one time and playing around with making a leaf shape. Fill that in. Get the pick tool moved out of the way. And let's left click, right click. And you've got nodes. And just take this node and just bring it in. Well, maybe I didn't do it like that. Oh, yes, I did. I didn't need to bring it in. I need to bring in the handles. And then bring this one and bring in the handles. Now, I'm going to be too fat, trying to make it symmetrical, but when you go back to your pick tool, you kind of get that shape. You could elongate it, and you could play around with it. Let's get it over here closer and just kind of play with it. Let's make this a little bit fatter and a little more curve, and just kind of do the same to both sides. Now this almost like has hips on it, where mine is smoother. And it's always easier to just get the pick tool to make it a little bit wider. That's pretty close to that. This has, you could add some more nodes, but if you're trying to get that particular shape, I think that way would be the best. And let's look at it with the Smart Fill tool. Grab a sample of that. I'm just getting the eyedropper and put it in there. Take away the outline. And a lot of times on Smart Fill, you can't take away the outline because the outline was already there. And I mean, if I put an outline now, I can take the outline away. But if you fill in something, the outline is there, and the Smart Fill just made a separate entity, so you can't remove the outline because there's really no outline unless you select it all and then put no outline. That's pretty close. I mean, you could really play around with that and get it perfect. I think it's a lot better than this way. Anyway, I hope that answered their question a little bit. Thank you for watching.